Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Shape of the World. It's a atmospheric walking simulator. That's all I really know about it, but honestly, that's fine. Sometimes you don't need to know. And honestly, it doesn't seem like this game is in-depth enough that I'm gonna have to worry about it too much. Oh, this reminds me of Proteus. I spent like half an hour earlier today looking at Steam games and whatever. First I was trying to remember the name of Proteus, personally. Oh, there's like little bouncing rock thingamadoos. What the heck are these? I don't know. They just kind of like little weird bug things. I'm gonna head for the triangle. We'll just see how it goes. But so first I was trying to find Proteus, and then eventually I just devolved into me looking into new games. I can interact with things. But okay. When I click, why do I move forward? Okay, that's weird. Don't worry, it gets a lot more colorful as we go along. The movement is really floaty, honestly. Yeah, for some reason there's... Nope. That's weird. Yeah, so I kind of like float fly when I click on things. That's really strange. It almost reminds me of like Tower of Guns movement, which I guess makes sense. It's kind of low physics. It seems like interacting with half of these things just kind of makes it glitch out a little bit. Anyway, triangles. Take me, Illuminati. Take me to Colorville. I miss the sight of, well, color. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, screw you, trees. You will get tinked to death, and then some. Whoop, and you. Whatever you are, whatever these things are. They're actually dodging me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, they seem non-harmless. Or I'm dying. I'm not sure. Oh god, am I killing them? Wait, hold on. I have questions. Wow. Yeah, I click on them. They just exit the world. They are gone. I will kill your people. I'm a weird monster. How many seeds do I have? The answer is yes. I have seeds. Well, we've got another weird arc gateway, and hello. Alright, got some more color. Well, this is kind of pleasant. And confusing. Suffice to say, but it's interesting. Do those do anything? Did I succeed at anything? Usually, like, these create bridges and stuff, but I guess I don't have to worry about it. I just guess I'm gonna wander around until it's space. They are gone. I can create a forest, which is interesting. What are these? I don't know. They're munchies. I feel like I'm just eating snacks. Whoop. And going on an adventure. I don't know how much of this is procedurally generated or what. It's weird. That's for certain. But I mean, honestly, space. Walking simulators tend to just baseline be really weird. Reminds me of a game I played, Bokita, I think it was. Oh, can I swim? And not only can I swim pretty fast. These fish have no business being here. Seeds. Space. Space. Well, I'll go to space. Where's the, oh. It's right here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing with any of this. It's a great big bridge for me. Looks like I'm supposed to go this way. Well, you know what? I'm gonna follow the path into the sky. We'll go from there. The idea of this is cool. I almost wish it was third person though. There's some stuff over there. And yeah, flying fish aplenty. I don't know why I love sending those guys to space. It's really amusing. But yeah, it reminds me of Bokita, though I guess Bokita actually had like legit puzzles in it and had kind of a story. This really just seems to be kind of a cosmetic adventure as opposed to anything else. Now, oh, there it is. Huh. Where do you wish me to go, video game? I'd like to understand. I'm assuming I'm supposed to go through every gateway, but I could be wrong. Oh, interesting. We've got, like, acorny things. That. What is that? What am I doing? Is this popcorn? I touch it, and it just kind of grows in a weird way. It does get me a staircase, though. Which is, I guess, what I'm looking for. Ooh, seeds. So many seeds. Oh, there it is. There's the next triangle. Stuff gets pretty overgrown when I go by, and I goofed it. Alright, whatever. Space! Get out of here! Go! Go, you creatures! I guess I could actually potentially use some of these to boost jump onto the walkway again. Or I could just jump up onto the walkway. I mean, it doesn't even seem like it's that difficult. Well, this is pleasant. Kind of nothing, but pleasant. This seems like a really good, like, tech demo to show off your, like, your 3D portfolio for, like, prospective employers and stuff. I could totally see that. More trees. Oh, dude. You know what's coming, right? He knows what's coming. Spache! Go to space! Go to space, you Leviathan horror! Spache! Well, there's no Spache. There's no space. Only sadness. And other things. But that's okay. This is a weird game. I don't know how to commentate over it, to be totally honest. I'm just kind of like, bleh. But honestly, like, that's a fine place to be. Sometimes it's nice just kind of playing a game where I just don't know what to talk about, so it's just like pure, unadulterated brain farts. Admittedly, the concept of pure unadulterated brain farts smells real bad. It sounds like it would smell real bad. Maybe it's just me, though. Get out of here. I was like, wait a second. What are you doing, tree? Get out of my way. And we don't have any more seeds. I did kind of squander them hard. This is one of those games where, like, playing it makes you feel like you've been... It makes you feel like you've been playing it for hours longer than you have. Like, I will look over at that clock and it will say, like, 11 minutes. And I'm like, what? Really? I've only been playing this for, I guess, even less than that, because this video started a little slow. Wow, those guys zip. We might as well activate the big bongo walkway things. I kind of wish you could actually activate these from farther away. I like the squids that kind of are following us around. They're kind of weird cartoony. This is like a kind of drug trip version of Abzu, I guess. Can I climb this? Yeah, I kind of can. Well, I could. But the staircase decided no. There we go. Let's see. Man, I don't even know. I really don't know what to say. You just kind of get lost in these games, I guess. I do. And then that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just confusing. I think if I was better at this game, I'd be throwing seeds selectively into the distance so I could speed hop off of them. That seems like that would be a bright way to do it. Am I missing a pillar here? I'm not necessarily. I'm just missing the spot for it. Okay. I really was expecting this to be much more of a linear adventure, but for a walking simulator, this is, well, I guess fairly linear. It is very clearly guiding me in directions. I don't know exactly what would happen if I just decided to go off path. Kind of wish these pathways were just all over the place. But they do look really cool. Like, visually this has some really nice, like, well, I don't know, sights? It does, I don't know if it's even low poly, but it's got a really nice, like, low poly feel to it. I think this is probably pretty low poly. Yeah, the problem is it's not easy to just, like, chain jump off of environmental details. Be nice if it was, if you could just kind of swing to and from. Yeah, the movement speed just feels a bit on the slow side. Now that I'm kind of talking about it. I keep holding the sprint button instinctively so I could sprint along a little bit faster. This is fun to listen to, though. The sound effects are nice, and the soundtrack's pretty good. Okay. I could not... Okay, there's the staircase, and we've got a bunch of these squids. Oh god, the squids are actually rebelling against me. Now, if he bumps me up this staircase, I'm going to be Grumple. Looks like we're good. It's interesting how much we're kind of retracing our steps through arches and areas that I've already been to. Oh, okay. Movement's a little floaty. Where am I headed? Oh, that's it. We move really fast along the path, but our lateral movement to side to side is a little drifty, but also much slower than our forward movement. Hence my, like, difficulties. I feel like somebody's going to play this game and be like, Illuminati, it's the proof. It's the proof I was looking for. Can I click on this? Nope. I don't know, I got a particularly bizarre comment from a dude a couple days ago that was super angry about me playing Cultist Simulator and how it's ruining the minds of impressionable people and stuff like that. I'm like, I mean, I could believe that if it was like a game designed to actually like teach you to do bad things, but no. Hilariously enough, Cultist Simulator is a pretty good marker on how not to do culty business. Oh dude, whales! I love whales. Whales are the #1 creature that I really wish I could touch, and I know I never will be able to. Yeah, this really does feel like Drug Trip Obzu, now that I'm playing it. But yeah, so this person was just... I'm not even sure if the word mad is the right word. But he was very vehement about how I was playing evil games and so on and so forth, and I was taken aback. You know, that somebody could kind of have that opinion? Okay, I'm missing a gateway here. Am I? Or did I go through it by pure chance? Oh. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to Skyrim horse this one. I'm just going to wander around for a little bit. I'm not sure why there's like an ammo. Oh, you can split them. That's cute. It's telling me there's triangles over there. Yeah, so I must have accidentally gone through a triangle or made a mistake or... Heck if I know. Oh, we've got one over here, so it's not a big deal. Are we underwater now? Not necessarily, but I'm certainly not going back down again. I kind of am. It's very confusing. Watch me get the quote-unquote bad ending, because I'm doing this wrong. Alright. How am I supposed to get up there? Please have a pathway up? Okay, it does look like there's a pathway up. Yeah, the whole sinking thing was kind of confusing. I guess this also reminds me very vividly of Air Memories of Old. A lot of games like these, honestly. I like them. They're like popcorn. Almost no consequence. Just pleasant. Okay, so I'm supposed to head for the stones. No way I'm making it up there. Well, I'm floating down. But yeah, this would be a lovely game to play if you could actually see the character. Like, how rad would it be to be able to sand surf in this game? And, like, effectively have the Journey moveset, power set? I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that thoroughly. I wonder what the, like, direct inspiration on games like this are. If it's Journey, if it's Proteus, if it's, you know, many other games. Or none of the above. I mean, this could just be a totally random thing. Because I know for me, Journey is one of my favorite games I've ever played. And I just looked over the clock again. I've only been playing 20 minutes. It feels like I've been playing an hour. But Journey is by far one of my favorite games that I've ever had the pleasure of covering on my channel. And so it's actually one that I'd frequently consider going back to as well. just for another series, I guess. Because I think that would be really cool. Might do it again. At some point. Maybe see if I can coordinate it with somebody or fans. See if I can. Oh, dude, that'd be kind of a fun community event. Have everybody kind of cluster into one area and do like a big community like journey run. Because I'm sure a number of people have to have PS4s at this point. Just be like, all right, everybody just collect here until you kind of find somebody that you think is part of the group, and then we'll and then, you know, you can head off and beat the game and whatever. Just because it would be fun. Like, I earned the white robe, and I'd love to be able to use it on a run. Because I earned the white robe, and then I never played it again. And I'd absolutely love to have the opportunity to do so. Ooh, we're going into a cave this time. Change of scenery would be nice. Though this game's pretty good about kind of sort of changing its scenery-ish. Yeah, because all I'm trying to say is, with this game, wish I moved a little bit slower. Like, when I'm moving along those staircases, I move at the right speed. And I keep pressing the shift button to the point where my pinky hurts. Because I'm like, come on, sprint, you noodle. And then I'm not sprinting, and I'm like, am I not sprinting hard enough? And the answer is no. Like, you might even be able to hear me mash the shift button. If I'm going straight, and you kind of hear like a clacking noise in the background. That is me. That is a long noodle. And it is gone. Clacking noise in the background. That is me trying very hard to sprint. Are you doodling? They were doodling. Oh! But it works. Whee! I assume I'm supposed to go a direction? What the dang doodle? Bap. Oh, here we go. I didn't see these earlier. Okay, so now we've got some long-range doodle thing. What? What's going on? I was trying to doodle donk in the wrong direction. I was trying to go for the big donut. Reality, I'm supposed to go little. Donut. Donut, take me. Donut, no. No, donut, donut, why? No. Okay, well, back we go. Okay, there. We took the donut. Ah! Ah! It's very confusing. I think I'm supposed to go over here. And unfortunately, we have no speed control. I am slow as butts. Which is actually making me feel quite frustrated here. It's not something I was expecting, but like, it's to the point where I'm heavily dependent on pathways to have a speed boost. I mean, like, clicking on things kind of works. Boop, boop, boop. And it's an interesting problem that I hadn't quite considered, I guess. This would be one of those games where I'd love to see a speed run. Not because I think it would actually be particularly exciting, but just because I'd be interested in seeing the technique in it. That is that it all the oh, that's it all the way out there. Oh, but we got a pathway. This weird goo snake slug thing kind of leads the way. Okay, well I know where I'm going now. Yeah, the nice saturated colors in this game is really well handled. And the critter design. It'd be interesting to play like a, maybe not a monster collection game by these guys, but a critter monster something or other. I wonder if these guys have ever made a game before. I don't know. Hard to say. I'm kind of hitting that, like, pseudo-contemplative slash, like, I didn't even know how to describe it. Controller for this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sensitivity is bad, though. Like, turning doesn't feel very good. Oh, that's okay. I don't know, for whatever reason, playing this game is, like, actually kind of uncomfortable. Got that. Okay, so, well, I guess it does make it a little bit easier to... It's a little bit easier to seed chain and whatnot. That's for certain. I don't think that worked out the way I wanted it to. Nope. Guess I gotta take the other way around. Yeah, I feel like this game would be vastly improved if I could... I love the fact that I'm critiquing a walking simulator. That's a new one for even for me. But it would be nice if more of the movement was like this, because this feels solid. Well, mostly. You know, the movement, I feel like I should have like a double or a triple jump. I can kind of just float around and whatnot. Can I? Donut! Yeah, the donuts help a lot. You know, the ability to kind of ping myself around the environment and stuff. But my actual, like, mid-air control feels real weird. So if I was faster, I jumped higher, maybe I had a double or a triple jump just for control. I don't think it would change too much about the game, but it would definitely improve game feel. And I should probably stop doing this because, like, I guess seeing as I have no other topics to talk about, I'm a critic when I don't want to be. My mind will fixate on things that can be improved. I wouldn't say I'm a fixer, but half of my career, half of my life has just been about... Do I just ignore that one? Nah. Half of my life has just been about critique, improvement, so on and so forth, for other people's artwork. And so when I got to game design, I did work at a game design company, and I did give feedback and whatnot. It wasn't a very long stint, but it didn't exactly shake the habit. In fact, I mean, honestly, I got critiqued, I think, more than I gave, to some degree. Oh, there's another triangle over there. I think that might be a triangle I already went through, though. Hard to say. But I'm so, like, it's so ingrained at this point to see something that could be fixed and to point it out. Because when I was in college, I was one of the only people that would give critique. And sometimes it did backfire, you know, sometimes it was the people that are just like, no, I don't care what you have to say, it's my style. I really don't like that. I really don't like that excuse. I find it's extraordinarily, lame. Huh. That looks neat. But so I would, you know, oftentimes somebody would, like, put their art on a board. And mind you, this isn't, like, unasked for critique. This is, like, mandatory critique sessions of, well, I mean, this is what you do in art school. And so somebody would put their art on the board, and, you know, it's a requirement for class. This looks really cool, by the way. Oh, visually, you know, this kind of reminds me of Necropolis in a lot of ways. That was such a disappointment. But yeah, so what am I trying to say? So people would put their artwork on the board, and it's not, well, you know, they themselves might not be asking for critique, but the teachers are definitely trying to get us all used to the idea of critique, because it's necessary in the art world. If you can't take criticism, you're never going to grow, generally. And that doesn't mean all criticism is valid. Far from it, in fact. So people would put their artwork on the board, and of course I'd be like, yeah, you can switch this around, or change this, or do this, or whatever. And for the most part, everybody was appreciative and whatnot. And so when it comes to YouTube and game design and stuff like that, when I'm playing a game that I see, you know, this could be fixed, this is a problem that I would like to see fixed. I notice I kind of lack the... I'm not going to say the requisite filter to not say it, but I know I tend to fixate on these things. And that's... I think at this point I've just kind of accepted it. You know, sometimes I will try not to talk about these things just because... Because I know people like to rag on me, being like, stop bitching about the game, and I'm like, I'm not, I'm just trying to say, like, this stuff needs to be fixed. And the problem is, usually it switches back and forth between people either trying to argue with me, or, whoa, launch upwards with the help of an urchin. Well, that's a very specific achievement, but I guess it helps. Figure it out. But yeah, usually it kind of alternates between me trying to explain my point and people arguing with me with, like, get good. I hate that argument. See, I think I'm done with this little cave. We probably want to leave. Sorry if turning around like this makes you kind of sick. It's a little distracting for me. I don't even know what adventurer means. Where am I even going? Roll me a boner. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that is one far-ass boner. And yeah, well, at least we've got this. And yeah, playing on a controller is a little bit more comfortable. If you do decide to pick this up for yourself, though, crank up that sensitivity on the camera. It swings a little slow. Oh, I created stalagmites. Fun. Not actually sure if that was a... No, that was a massive, marked speed boost. Unfortunately, I think that was the only donut around. Give me the boost. Though it does feel like I'm motoring just a little bit here. Maybe it's like a water thing. Hard to say. Let me guess, this is going to be another one of those where it's just I'm just filling the cave. It's actually probably exactly what's going to happen here. Go back out, and it shows us the direction of a new boner. I don't remember if these donuts were here before. Ah. Yeah, there's donuts all over the place. I must have just missed them coming through, or they spawned in after the fact. I don't know, because yeah, I'd totally be donut chaining constantly. I'd gain a hell of a lot of weight from that. I guess that's how it goes. Well, I assume we just hit a new chapter. I wonder how far we are in this game. Watch me be like 10 minutes from the end. I've heard that it's like 1 to 3 hours long. Probably depends on how fast you're going and whatnot. Donut, save me. But yeah, this might actually be a good stopping point. At least for now. We've got a good feeling for what the game is. And isn't. And all sorts of other things. It is pleasant. It's not the most advanced game, walking simulator, anything. But it's got some, like, really nice set pieces and visuals. They did a decent job making it pretty. But yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. Maybe actually, well, no, I don't have any donuts, so I was gonna be like, I want a donut. No, I've got a box of cookies next to me, and I should probably actually eat a real meal before I devour them. So anyway, this has been Shape of the World. I might play more, I might not. We'll see. It kind of depends on you guys. If you want me to go a little bit further, get to the end, or, you know, just call this good enough for here. Next, we do actually have another gateway right over there that I'm probably going to end up reaching while I'm doing this outro. Donut, why? Donut, where am I going? There's no donut? There is no donut. But there is donut! Bad wander, no donut. There we go. We have another donut. You know what? There's another kind of... I'm not going to call it a walking simulator, but it's called Story About My Uncle. You're using a grappling hook to go around. What? Oh, no! Why would you do that? Or am I trying to approach from the wrong side? Yeah, I'm trying to approach from the wrong side. Interesting. Neat. Anyway, yeah, Story About My Uncle has like a grappling hook system and it felt really good. Ways that you could do this kind of movement and feel nice. Anyway, so if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and let me know. Because if you did like it, I wouldn't mind doing more. Or not. I don't know. It's kind of fun to just do impressions here and there. So I guess with this, I'll see you guys next time. And as always, thanks for donuts. Donut, no. Okay, donut good. Triangle, yes. I will make it. Whoop. Yeah, this is a pretty game. Okay, in the wild off chance that I'm like 2 feet from the ending, I'm gonna keep going for a bit. There we go. I forgot how to play. I just hit end record. We might just end up with an outro in the middle of a video here. I just looked at chapter select on my way out, and I'm like straight up 1 chapter from possibly being done. It's a giant triangle, so there's a very real possibility we are just sitting at the end. And I just don't know it yet. There's some dramatic music, so Shape of the World might be getting a little bit bent. I'm not sure. But I might have just speedrun like an entire game in 1 episode. Which the idea of that is really funny to me. But we've got a donut there. Oh, well, we got a donut there. Donut, take me. Donut. No. Well, shoot. Where am I? I'm here. Oh. And what the heck? Did I... huh. I don't know if these are procedurally generated or if I pure lucked my way to this gateway. I don't know. As weird as games like these are, and like as kind of non-gameplay as they are, I really do respect them. They fill a niche that very rarely needs to be filled, but I think kind of needs to be recognized. I think it hits the argument of like, are video games art? And the answer is, because I think that's always like a big contentious debate that think people need to shake a little bit sometimes. But I like the big contentious debate because I feel like it kind of... Oh, there's the other rocks that I missed. They fit a void where it's kind of like non-gameplay. It's not bad. It's not bad gameplay. It's kind of nothing. This is something that I would put in a museum. You know, just kind of have a big TV, some nice speakers, maybe a nice chair. And let anybody play it. You know, this is not the kind of game that I would put in a, you know, in an E3 showcase and be like, yeah, this is, you know, amazing. Because it's, I think, mostly just here for the atmosphere. But that's okay. And, like, I know most people could live without games like these, but I rather enjoy playing them occasionally and just being like, yeah, you know, I can just sit back and relax here, you know. Right before this, I was playing a game called Stone Shard, which I think the video for that might go out tomorrow or something like that, I don't know. I should probably actually be using the donuts. Yeah, we're headed there, probably. But I was playing Stone Shard, and it's a very traditional roguelike. And also extremely merciless, and so on and so forth. And it's not that I disliked the experience of playing a very merciless roguelike, but it's frustrating. It's annoying losing over and over and over again. So to play a game that doesn't even acknowledge the concept of loss at all is kind of neat to me in a way. And who knows, there might actually be a much larger market for these than, you know, I expect. I don't really know. I'm a bit of... I don't know if I want to call myself an expert on indie games, because an expert would imply, like, some extensive amount of knowledge. No, I just have a lot of experience. Well, I guess that's what an expert is, experience expert in that. Oh. An angry... kind of looked like an angry turtle with the dick shell. It's what it looks like. But yeah, I play a lot of indie games, so I don't exactly... can't exactly claim I'm an expert. Usually my assumptions are, in terms of like market viability and whatever, is partially determined on you guys. You know, how long people are interested in watching a game and so on and so forth. And how many views a video gets and so on and so forth. I'm saying that a lot today, but that's okay. Oh, stuff is breaking? Building? I'm not entirely sure. It does definitely feel like we're moving towards some kind of ending here. Watch this actually be a lot longer than I thought, you know, like... Next we go to Zygor Prime and something completely separate instead. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, so when I see games like these, I'm like, you know, I hope developers like the ones that made this aren't, like, relying totally on it for income. Not because I don't think they will succeed, but because the market is merciless right now and has been for a while. Developers that I absolutely adore have been... Oh, there's other, like, structures like this with, staircases going around them as well. Well, that's interesting. So, like, Full Metal Furious is a game that I really loved playing. It was a really well-handled game. speed run. Did I actually speedrun this game? I guess I did. Well... Seeds... I'm gonna head for that triangle if I can. But yeah, Full Metal Furies was a game that I absolutely adored. And the developers had quite an iffy reaction to that. And, you know, had said that it was a commercial failure. Yeah, there we go. We beat the game. I'm gonna just put this episode up as the finale. That's gonna confuse people. I don't know. So when I see, like, Full Metal Furies do poorly, I'm like, oh, anybody that's less marketable than that is probably in trouble, too. But maybe it's just kind of, you know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's a bunch of different factors in all of this. Are we slowly floating there, or do I have to... No, I'm just slowly floating forwards. Whatever, things are happening. We're watching the credits, so I'm in a fine spot anyway. This has been a rambling mess, but I guess here we are. So, I guess thank you Hollow Tree Games for sending this to me. And, well, I guess they didn't send it to me. Their PR people did. But it was kind of pleasant nonetheless. I certainly had, well, an experience. I don't know. It was short and sweet and pleasant. Really just pleasant. Infinity Blade series from Epic Game? What? Marketplace assets. Huh. Right on. I don't understand. I'm just kind of taken aback. I beat the game in one episode. That almost never happens. And when it does happen, it's stuff like plug and play or whatever. But I guess this kind of fits in that same vein. Okay, there we go. There's the triangle in the sky. We are moving towards it a little bit faster, or more per se, it's reacting to our presence. I was like, I don't want the credits to end and me to just, like, end up here and be confused and... This looks weirdly sinister to me, but no, it's just another arch, probably? Huh. I think this is actually the prettiest part of the game I've seen so far. It looks really nice. And now I think we're done with the game, probably, maybe, kind of, sort of. Did I, like, press something? And there we go. Yeah. So just to give an example of where we were, when I quote unquote stopped this episode, we were here. I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is real short. This is really pretty though. Like I said, a really good tech demo, I guess. Kind of a portfolio piece for a lot of people, but not something I think I would really advertise for. You know, like everybody must get this game. But I mean, if you want to mess around, if you want to actually look at stuff, go for it, because it's a nice, pleasant game. I just zipped to the end because, honestly, the slow movement was driving me nutters. Okay, so collect half the seeds, 3/4 of the seeds, collect all 28 seeds, touch all rainforest monuments, launch towards 15 different cave pots, complete the game a second time, third time, plant 1,000 trees, destroy 500 trees, fly 300 meters before touching down, 600 meters before touching down, do a slow complete playthrough of the game. Find an unmarked monument near the shore. Walk a bunch, walk a lot more, walk a ton. Take a side route through the swamp cave. Oh, neat. Not gonna do any of those. Oh, right, I was gonna look up. What was the speedrunner requirement? Does it even say? Nope, just fast play through the game. Gotcha. Well, anyway, like I had said about 12 minutes ago, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.